Hello, Metal Nation. This is I, Tim. This is Podcast Them Down. That's Mike. And it is time for another metal promo review where we take metal promos that have been sent to us, read them, and we rate them up to 2 ears, how many ears we will be giving the set item being promo. This playing now is Bad Maryland, I Die Inside from our last metal promo. Oh, and we have a guest. We have someone joining us. And, well, I'm not going to pad that long. Jeez, this is taking forever. So, I believe we said Bad Maryland was the winner of the last one, and even if it wasn't, you're welcome.
It was.
Okay, it was. All right,
actually,
so...
I'm digging that. It's not bad.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of holes in it. See, because they're Swiss. You get it? You get it? Yeah, so, and this seems to be lost on some people. We don't actually listen to anything until after. Oh, hey, it is Matt. I meant to hit applause, but instead I hit this one. His headphones aren't even on. He doesn't know what I'm doing. Hey, definitely hit the right button. Oh, they're not plugged in. Jesus. You call yourself a professional. All right. His mic's not plugged in. Let's just forge ahead. This is bullshit. Your mic's not plugged in, you idiot.
No, it's not. Now it is.
This is an episode for... What are you doing? We are streaming live on YouTube. So
hi, everybody.
You're embarrassing us.
Oh, we're streaming on YouTube. That's
and I will definitely cut this out of the final episode.
I don't think you should.
I think I every time I say I'm going to cut something out, I do. Is that an ice cream cookie sandwich Oreo?
No.
How come everyone's eating at the beginning of the show?
That's totally unprofessional, Tim.
You took the special thing that Mike did just for the twatchers, and we decided to still call them twatchers, even though we're not.
Even though they're on YouTube's?
Yeah, but now you just gave it away for free for everyone.
Oh, so now eating a cookie sandwich?
You're eating into the microphone. That's what you're giving away.
Oh. Sorry.
That's Patreon only, Twatcher only.
Yeah.
Hold up. Let me wash it down with some sparkling water.
Oh.
Hold up. It doesn't say we're live on YouTube.
It says mine says we're live.
Oh. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, I mean, like, say fuck it on YouTube.
To what? What? I asked you a question.
Can we say fuck it on YouTube? Because
okay.
If we can't say fuck it, then we're in fucking trouble.
Okay. Shut your fucking mouth. Both of you. If we have any listeners left, let's get to the first fucking promo now.
We haven't even started yet? Jesus.
No, because we were waiting for you. All right, here we go. Here we go. Join Canada's Forsaken Rite on the epic folk metal quest with new video, The Storm. Forsaken Rite, the epic folk metal band hailing from the northern plains of Edmonton, Canada. I don't know why they left off the Alberta, is set to unleash a tempest of musical prowess with their latest single, The Storm, which comes from their forthcoming EP slated for release later this year. True to their high fantasy roots, Forsaken Rite weaves intricate tales of adventure, battles, and travels with each song they create. The upcoming EP is a continuation of 2017's The Northern Saga and sees the band / war party heading west. The band details what's in store. New stories, new experiences, excitement. The adventurers are traveling west and encounter a terrible storm. As if something greater has other plans for their journey, they must weather its forces in order to survive and continue their path. So it's the Jack Panther album. A catchy sing-along with clean and distorted vocals and various folk elements. The instrumental section is percussive and brings together multiple folk instruments and melodies. Having undergone almost a complete lineup change, The Storm serves as a beacon of the band's evolution, showcasing their musical growth and creative ingenuity. With new members come fresh perspectives, and the result is an EP that will captivate audience and leave them craving more. Founded in October 2012, Forsaken Right has emerged as a force to be reckoned with, drawing inspiration from the vast landscapes of the North and their rich ancestral heritage. With an overarching conceptual plan guiding their musical journey, the band invites listeners to join them on their musical conquest in a world where myth and reality collide. Forsaken Right is recommended for fans of LWT, Nightwish, and Fawn, and I assume that's later Nightwish when they got folkier. Let's see. It's forsakenright.bandcamp.com, and that's about it. So the artwork looks like there's a sky with some lightning, and it looks like some a character from Metalocalypse looking over some sort of seeing
a palantir of some kind.
Yeah, with runes around it. Mm-hmm. And it's it looks purposely cartoony.
The artwork, if it feels like it's better than it looks, if that makes sense. Like, it looks cartoony, but if you look at it, like the hands are really detailed. I almost wonder if this is like a cell shaded 3D rendering.
Might be
because if you look at any individual element, it's actually quite accurate. The dress has a lot of like
foldy guys,
yeah. So it's interesting.
Foldy guys. The band photo is them in a CGI forest. It's like clearly put onto a background. What worries me about this band photo, and I want them to take this very seriously, is I'm worried about their defenses of their arms. Guy all the way on the right has full leather armor.
Oh, you mean they're physical, like these things?
Yes, goes down to his elbow, so he's going to be safe from bladed attacks from the side, maybe an errant arrow or bolt. But the lady standing next to him, she's vulnerable. Her whole arm, even her shoulder, vulnerable to attack from the side. And then on the other side of the person in the middle, you have partial shoulder protection. And then you have the guy who clearly wanted to show off his tattoo.
Oh, you mean the green cape guy?
Yes, but that's not going to help you in battle. And you never know what you're going to... Clearly the only one who is prepared for battle. I know they're just adventuring west, but you never know what's going to happen. Right. Especially in Western Canada. I mean, come on.
Well, I am most concerned. It's kind of hard to see in this photo, but I have ventured onto their Facebook page to see a larger version. I'm really concerned about the kilt guy because he's wearing like a leather shin guard.
One of them killed someone?
Well, he's wearing a leather shin guard, but then he's wearing a short kilt. So it's basically just saying, like, please slash my upper calf right here.
Oh, yeah. I'm seeing it.
I really enjoy how half-assed the guy on the left, his garb is. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm guessing he had to be goaded into it. But then again, he spent more time on his face paint than anyone else.
Yeah. There's definitely some extremes, and I'm assuming the person in the center is the vocalist.
We would assume so,
but this like faux bandana and makeup thing, or like eye mask in makeup across
I thought
her
that
eyes.
Was supposed to be like a Celtic, like a spatter in battle thing,
and it looks like it almost looks like she has a sleep mask that has eyes on it and she took it down.
Yeah, or like she She fell asleep at the tanning salon wearing her like neck gaiter because it's COVID time.
Well, the Metal Archives has 5 members listed, but no guitarists. So
Well, remember, they did just have a recent lineup change. An entire lineup change.
Well, it looks like the only one remaining is the drummer,
Huh.
Daria Ravencroft.
I bet that's
Who do you think that is?
I bet that's Gauntlet Shoulders lady here.
Okay. and
She
then-
looks like, what's her name? Rosaria Ravencroft. What is it?
Yeah, close enough. All right. Then keyboards is Rav Degdramer.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Okay.
bass is Ulfbjorn Weirson.
That's got to be the kilt dude.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
Yes, it is.
Yes. All right.
we get a ding for that.
Man, we're geniuses.
Ursa on vocals.
Yep.
She's-
Middle girl.
Middle one. Yes. No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yep.
That is another ding. All right. And then Emrys Fail.
I mean, I'm going to say that's Johnny Tattoo.
It is not. You are
Oh,
incorrect.
no. It's Black Armor Guy.
Yeah, also known as Billy Hubbs.
Oh, fuck you. If I had Billy Hubbs, I could have told you that.
If my name was Billy Hubbs, I'd go by Emrys Fail too.
Oh,
Not bad.
Rav Dagdramar is
Keyboardist.
yeah. You know what? Looking at his, so you get like individual pictures on Metal Archives. His garb is less half-assed than I thought.
Okay. Well, that's
it's still a little wonky, but it's like less half-assed. So
I like how he has a light cape on.
what's his name? Rav Dagdrum. Oh yeah, look at that.
Go to Forsaken Rite and then go to members. Then you can click on
Yeah.
each.
Oh man.
each
I mean,
one.
you see what I mean? Like it's actually pretty all right. I'll take that.
I know that we've been giving a lot of of unsolicited advice to bands and music festivals, but all right, Forsaken Rite, I got 2 words for you: trading cards. I would buy trading cards of each and every one. Make up some. I'm sure you all play D&D. Put your D&D stats in there, and let's go.
These individual photos of them all look like they're looking at me as if I just said something that annoyed them.
Which is pretty metal.
So it is metal, but I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
I'm going to say this, okay, as ISENMOR itself, I think, is a band that maybe half-asses garb.
Well, hang on.
I've never seen that.
They need to know who ISENMOR is. ISENMOR is the folk band that 2 of the 3 hosts of this episode are in.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We have more guitarists than them, even when we started, because this band has 0 guitarists from what I can tell. And we started with 1, and now we have 2.
That seems fair.
All right. So we half-ass garb, I think. So their garb
I agree.
is significantly better executed than us.
Are you willing to give it a 3/4 ass?
No, I will give this a full ass.
Full ass.
Their garb is full assed.
I mean,
my God.
Their garb might be full assed, but Elfbjorn Vierson's kilt takes the cake, and he could show you his full ass if he wanted.
So, we are spending way more time on this band than usual. I want to be clear about that.
That's true.
But
You're welcome.
I'm going to spend even more time because if they're leaving from Edmonton and heading west, I want to see what they're going to encounter. Looks like there's Canadian Route 16.
Okay.
There's some lakes. There's
Right.
the small town of Edson. And then finally you get to the mountains up there, including Resplendent Mountain.
Well, that sounds nice.
Please, I want that to be the next single, or at least a song on the next album. Resplendent Mountain. Then I guess you're in British Columbia at that point. So
if you're in, I bet on Resplendent Mountain they encountered the subject of their 2016 single Frosty the Snow Beast.
Oh man.
All right. So I will be giving this 97% of each of my ears. That 97 is the number that Edmonton Oilers forward Connor McDavid wears, and it's the same number that yours truly wears on his hockey team. 97% times 2 ears.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. I am also the only thing I don't really like is their logo. I think they could do something better. But I like the presentation. I like the CG or Photoshop added fog in the fake CG forest. Their music sounds like something I would enjoy, as we'll soon hear about, or we've just heard about in a certain music review. So I am going to give them 1.8 ears.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll do 1.75.
Okay.
I think. I'm interested.
Mike's always the sensible one.
I'm genuinely curious if their logo designer is the same as ISENMOR's logo designer.
Oh, well,
it could be.
Maybe.
It very well could be. I, of course, lost the other one. Pad for time while I find it.
How's it going?
It's pretty good. I mean,
okay, I found it.
Oh,
this is what an overbite looks like.
Thank you. All right.
Hey, and that's exclusive YouTube content.
Yeah, the more you learn. Okay. The more you know. Whatever that fucking thing is. American melodic heavy metal band Emerald Eye to release debut album Night Without Day. Didn't we have one of those?
Yeah, isn't that just what
what night is?
That's somewhat tautological, right? Like it's just night.
They will be releasing their debut out. It's already out. Night Without Day independently worldwide on April 5th, 2024. Vocalist Brett Scott, never trust anyone with 2 first names, comments.
Hi guys, I'm Brett Scott.
Very close. Hello world.
Oh no.
We're Emerald Eye from Kansas City.
Oh, wait, Missouri or the other one?
Doesn't say. And we are thrilled to unveil our debut full-length Night Without Day. With this album, we aim to please fans of heavy metal of the traditional melodic variety, and we feel like we presented an eclectic band that we can call our own, featuring elements of power metal, speed metal, progressive rock, 70s hard rock, and who knows what else. I feel like you should know what else.
I also feel like that just describes Judas Priest's discography.
It does. Well, that's a good thing then.
There's some crazy song titles here.
Fans of older bands like Queensryche, Dio, Riot, and Rush should find something to like here, as well as any fans of the newer school of heavy metal. Streaming will be available on all major services immediately, and physical copies are TBA. Any labels in distribution, please reach out. This is just the beginning, so give us a follow, and we hope to catch you all in the future. Track list: Tabula Viridis, Winged Woman, Silken Throne. Oh, I bet that would be comfortable. Revenge of the Being.
I love that.
Whirlwind. Feast and Famine.
Feast and Famine.
Yep.
It's not usually how that goes. Which is
Hellstar. Hellstar. All right. Band members: Brett Scott, vocals. Right. Nick Poffenbarger, bass. Nolan Weber, drums. Vinny Lee Camarillo, guitars.
Oh.
He's a good boy. And Christopher Ashlock on guitars. Okay. And for some reason, it lists that 3 of them are in Van Leda, and 1 is formerly of Van Leda.
So they either, I guess. Okay. Not many people are in multiple bands together, so that's not a weird thing.
Nope. And as Mike and I know, also being in recently vacated graves, that it's such a rarity for a scene to be so incestuous.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Just ask Sierra White, who's in every band in Denver. All right. There's a biography. It's actually this biography is actually like a digestible length. So
wow.
Okay.
That's a welcome change.
All right. Emerald Eye is a melodic heavy metal band from Kansas City. Don't know which one. Formed in 2020 by members of long-running underground power speed metal band VANLADE. VANLADE? Sure, VANLADE. Vocalist Brett Scott, bassist Nick Poffenbarger, and drummer Nolan Weber, along with guitarist Alex Moran. After releasing a 2-track demo in 2021, Moran left the band because they hated him and was replaced by a pair of guitarists, Vinny Lee Camarillo, ex-VANLADE.
It doesn't really say they hated him.
No, it doesn't. I added it.
Okay.
I assumed. And Christopher Ashlock Alsatia. With this lineup, the band has recorded its debut full-length Night Without Day, including its preceding single Silken Throne. Emerald Eye's music takes cues from traditional power and speed metal, as well as progressive rock and 70s and 80s hard rock, alongside an eclectic variety of other sources. The band is currently booking shows and writing for their second full length. Well, if you want to get paid not enough to come to Baltimore, reach out to us and we can afford up to like $100 maybe.
Dude, check out the album art or the art for the Silken Throne single.
Making me work.
Right.
This should be the album cover.
What? Right. Yeah, no, this is much. Wow.
Question.
I meant to call them Emerald Eye because that's how they would have said it from on the Rhapsody song, Emerald.
Oh, Emerald. Yeah.
Emerald Sword. That's awesome. They should totally tour with Ravage, Spider on the World.
Yeah.
Because they're clearly in like the Church of a Spider.
By the way, if there's a local branch of the Church of the Spider anywhere nearby, you'll see me there Sunday morning.
Oh man, like they should have just called. That should be the album name.
Yeah,
it should be Silken Throne with that cover. Screw Night Without Day.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't make any sense.
Okay, this is timely. It's timely as of recording. It's probably not timely as of release, but the album cover for Night Without Day is a solar eclipse of the moon in front of the sun in a landscape with mountains. However, the moon is gigantic and has a green, might even say emerald eye in the moon. And it's casting a very specific shadow over one very specific part of the landscape. So,
yeah, it must be much narrower than it looks to cast such a shadow. Mm-hmm. I mean, it looks like it's blotting out the sun entirely.
Yeah.
But in reality, I mean, that's probably only about, like 50 feet across? So,
there's the only scale references those trees. So maybe they're giant trees.
No, I'm doing some math here. So according to Metal Archives, it was released on April 5th. This is very clearly a crass Eclipse tie-in. They wanted you to listen to this album. Well, now I looked. Kansas City is not in the zone of totality, but it's pretty close. They had like 90% or something, 95%. This is a cheap Eclipse cash grab.
Emerald Eye is from Kansas City, Missouri. Now, they probably think that's obvious, but we as Baltimoreans don't think that's obvious. So you're welcome. Free advice. All right. The last thing, their logo to me looks like a knockoff of the Green Lantern's logo.
It does look like that. Or
I'm not saying in a bad way.
Or like,
and in their promo photo, it's a bunch of bald dudes who are like lit from below. Okay, just two of them. The front man is wearing a green leather jacket, which is awesome because where do you get that? They're all wearing sunglasses and not a single one of them has an emerald eye, so I call shenanigans.
You don't know that.
Okay.
You don't know that.
I don't see any emerald eyes. They're all wearing aviators, so I don't know.
There could be 10. There could be upwards of 10 emerald eyes.
Shit.
Well, I know for a fact that Vince Camarelli, does not have an emerald eye. I'm putting a link to an Instagram photo in the chat. And here's why, despite all my reservations, I have to give them an automatic 2 ears, because he's dressed like a hot dog, holding a plate of hot dogs. And that unlocks the secret cheat where I give you 2 ears no matter what I think about your music.
This is the Konami code for Matt.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm very curious about the Silken Throne and how comfortable it is. So I'm going to go 1.5 ears. Man, this is 2 episodes in a row with very high scores.
Yeah, I'll do 1.5 as well. I am upset about the miss between the album name and like Silken Throne was, especially
so much better,
because when I heard the title, I was thinking like this billowy, like, it's like a kimono, but you can sit on it.
Yes, but no, it's fucking crawling with spiders.
Yeah, that's way more metal. And with this album cover, that's immediately obvious. Oh, yeah, that's cool.
All right, last one. AKROASIS. AKROASIS.
Is that a metal Oasis cover band?
I don't know. Swiss melodic death thrash metal. Wow, the Swiss are back. How about that? Single and video insult the gods. Hey, gods, you're stupid. This is from a different service, so it's laid out differently.
Okay.
The artwork is their album is called Hubris. All right. And
sounds like a Swiss guy's name.
My name is Hubris.
Hello, gentlemen. I am Hubris.
Jesus Christ.
Tracks. Nemesis. Most atrocious deed, insult the gods before a fall, gifted with fire 7 times, driven to kill, eternal rest, unbearable guilt, King Minos.
Okay.
Running time 41 minutes, 38 seconds. This service needs to learn how to capitalize song titles.
Yeah.
Because they are fucking wrong.
Oh, are they European though?
It is not. I
Okay.
don't think so. I mean, the band is, but I don't think the service is.
All right. Okay.
Because I was complaining about this a lot on the last one. You don't capitalize 2 in driven to kill.
No.
You don't capitalize A in before a fall.
We should really make an episode about capitalization of titles.
We already did.
Oh, right. That's right.
already did.
That's right.
Yeah, go listen to our episode if you don't know how to do it. Anyway, for immediate press release, we're the press, so that's us. And we'll bend the word immediate.
Yeah.
All right. Single and music video from the Swiss Metalers. Compact combination of powerful melodic death and precise thrash. The new single Insult the Gods was released on March 29th, 2024. When did I get
close?
Yeah, but they sent this to me April 8th. On YouTube. AKROASIS explains the song. This is a quote. Insult the gods. Don't capitalize the. Insult the Gods is probably the most brutal song on our new album, Hubris. Driving death metal with a thrash edge accompanies the story of Antigone. She accuses her uncle Creon of disregarding the laws of the gods and establishing his own laws for Thebes. Thebes? Sure.
Thebes.
Creon had taken over this rule for a short time after his nephews, with the Roman names, the Greek names, Eteocles
and Polynices.
Thank you. Had killed each other at the gates of the city under the threat of the death penalty. He had decreed that.
Wait a minute. Polynices is my sign.
should be buried, and Paula left outside the gates as he had attacked his city. His sister, Antigone, felt bound. That's how it's spelled. Felt bound only to humanity and the laws of the gods, disregarded this instruction, and buried her brother outside the gates, which resulted in her execution by being walled in alive. I was out. I did not care until she was walled in alive. That is metal as fuck. All right. AKROASIS, established 2016, melodic death thrash metal for fans of Darkane, Dimension Zero, Amon Amarth. Melodic death metal, thrash metal. This one has tagging. All right, you ready? AKROASIS, the entire country of Switzerland for some reason. Melodic death thrash metal, which is useless because then they don't tag melodic death metal, or thrash metal. These tags, they need to work on it. You can't tag an entire country and have it be useful. You can't tag this extremely specific subgenre and have it be useful. They are missing on both sides of the precision bit. Anyway, Swiss metal, Insult the Gods, single video, Hubris, second album, full length. No one cares. These are terrible tags. Don't tag with these. Beware the Wrath of the Gods. The band was founded in 2016 by Marcel Knupp, guitar, and Gerhard. Oh my God, that's a lot of vowels together. Bayeriswil, drums, ex Anitras Garden in Kazers, Freiburg. A short time later, Christoph Schaefer, lead guitar, ex-Distant Past, joined them. They decided on the band name AKROASIS. In Greek, this means both hearing and what is heard, and can also be interpreted as the conscious perception of music. The new album, Hubris, was recorded in October-November 2023, again in the tried and tested Little Creek studio with V.O. Pulver. The current artwork has once again been designed by Métis CG, who had already created an outstanding cover for the predecessor, Ilion. Hubris will be released April 29th, 2024 via Doc Gator Records on Digipack. They blew it wrong. Fucking hate Digipacks. Oh my God. And various vinyl versions. Bullet Points. God, this goes on forever. Bullet Points, second album by the Swiss history researchers. Playful Melodeath. Melodeath wasn't one of the tags. Paired with beefy thrash. I would love a beefy thrash. That sounds delicious. Emphasizes high standards musically and lyrically. What's impressive is this band photo is like identical to the last band photo. Except without the green jacket.
Yeah. And they're all wearing, they all have exposed arms, and most of them have exposed shins.
Right. But they're not going on an adventure. They're just hanging out. Switzerland is famously neutral. So
yeah.
You know, it's you wouldn't. They don't need to be prepped for attack unless they're in the Vatican or something, right? Lineup: Mike Brugger vocals, Marcel Knupp rhythm guitars, Christoph Schaefer guitars, Hansud Sorer, that's a lot of R's, on bass, and Gerhard Bayerswil on drums.
That sounds like a way to insult like a beer. Oh, this is just Bayerswil.
Maybe it's a joke we don't get.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. I'm going to look on the album artwork is like bloody ground with lots of bloody arrows in a circle, like crossed to create a circle, but they all like meet sort of in the middle.
It's like a bloody arrow clock.
Yes, perfect. Oh, that should be what they sell to promote the album. Oh my God, that'd be awesome. And if they can get a picture disc of this, there you go.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that would be. I'd almost forgive them for the Digipack. All right, so they are victims of this. You know, I feel like the email could have been written more better, but I will not hold that against them. I will be giving this 1.27 ears.
1.27 ears.
Yes. That has one full ear and slightly more than a quarter of another one.
I mean, okay.
So
The song titles in their severity remind me of Immolation, which is a band that I really, really enjoy. Like, for the most part, Insult the Gods, Gifted with Fire, Eternal Rest. They're just like very like to the point and blunt. But then there's some that don't work, like Most Atrocious Deed is kind of is more lame. Driven to Kill, I mean, that seems very like bog standard death metal. I'm going to judge them on their previous album, which has, I think, better. It has better album art, except I would say for like the right boob of the sea monster lady is they clearly like had the tentacles blocking it, and they were like, "Oh shit, it's too low. Let's just like move the boob down." Which is I find just really weird.
Oh, this is interesting.
So I don't know. I'm gonna go an ear and a half. I mean, there's a lot of commitment to this. That like looking at the pictures of them, it's very professionally done. The logo's done. The artwork is pretty solid. Right boob problems aside, and the severity of it all, right? Like just with the Doomed from their previous album, Human Sacrifice, and then with the new album, Insult the Gods. I like that vibe, so I'll say an ear and a half.
Yeah, I am also going to give them an ear and a half. They clearly have some kind of Greek mythology thing going on. I actually played Crayon in Antigone in high school. It's a very good play, Sophocles' play.
Isn't that what you use to swallow your Sophocles?
Yeah, your Sophocles, not to be confused with your larynx, where your voice box lives. It's good. I think it makes sense. I wonder how concept-y the albums are. That's my only kind of skeptical doubt. I mean, are they just metal songs that they've thrown together with titles that sort of evoke the drama, or is it just an actual concept retelling here?
If you look at the previous album, there's Ulysses' Fate, and then there's Patroclus, Scylla and Charybdis.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's probably pretty concept-y.
Yeah, I mean, this is like Ilion. This is clearly like an Odyssey kind of thing here. But again, I don't. But without having listening to the music, is it just right? Because we're a music review show. We don't listen to fucking records. But we don't know how well that goes.
All right. Well, that wraps it up. Until next time, Metal Nation, if you want a perfect score on Podcast Them Down from at least one of us, dress up like a hot dog and hold a plate of hot dogs.
Cast them down.
I will also accept dressing up like a turkey and eating a whole turkey.
Hey guys.
Oh, talking now.
I'm gonna get braces to correct this. Don't worry.